Welcome, everyone, to another captivating deep dive from our channel, Mars Sunset Media. Today, we're diving into a topic that has fascinated humanity for centuries: reincarnation. Imagine waking up one day with memories that aren't your own, remembering places you've never visited and people you've never met. From ancient civilizations to modern-day mysteries, the concept of living multiple lives has sparked endless debates and curiosity. From children recalling past lives with stunning detail to adults uncovering mysteries from centuries ago, these stories will challenge everything you think you know about life, death, and beyond. But what if I told you there are real-life stories that seem to defy logic and suggest that our souls may indeed transcend time and space? In this video, we're counting down the top 10 most intriguing reincarnation stories. These tales come from all corners of the globe, featuring extraordinary accounts of children and adults who recall details of past lives with astonishing accuracy. From the vivid memories of World War II pilots to the uncanny recollections of ancient Egyptian priestesses, these stories will leave you questioning the very nature of life and death. So whether you're a skeptic or a believer, prepare to be amazed as we journey through these incredible cases of reincarnation. Let's begin our countdown with number 10. 10. The case of Taranjit Singh. In 1992, Taranjit Singh, a 6-year-old boy from Punjab, India, began to assert that he was someone else in his previous life. He claimed he was Satnam Singh, a boy from Chakchela village who had died in a scooter accident in 1992. Taranjit provided specific details about Satnam's life and death, including his former father's name and the manner of his fatal accident. The boy's memories were highly specific and detailed, recalling events and people he had no known way of being familiar with. When Taranjit's claims were investigated, the family of Satnam Singh confirmed many of his statements. Taranjit knew the details of Satnam's death, his family, and the village where he had lived. He even recognized Satnam's parents and friends, which made his story more credible. This case attracted significant attention in India and beyond, prompting researchers and journalists to explore the phenomenon of reincarnation more deeply. Despite skepticism, the striking similarities between Taranjit's accounts and Satnam's life left many pondering the mysteries of human consciousness and the possibility of life beyond death. 9. Gus Taylor and his grandfather. Gus Taylor, a boy from the United States, started talking about his past life when he was just 18 months old. He told his parents he was his grandfather, Augie, who had passed away a year before Gus was born. Gus had detailed memories of his grandfather's life that he could not have known at such a young age. He accurately described events and people from his grandfather's past, including specific anecdotes and personal details that were not commonly known or discussed within the family. One of the most remarkable aspects of Gus's story was his recognition of his grandfather's sister, who had been murdered. Gus described her and the circumstances surrounding her death in detail, providing information that even some family members were unaware of. This case fascinated researchers and the general public alike, as it suggested the possibility of familial reincarnation, where souls might return within the same family lineage. The accuracy and depth of Gus's memories sparked debates about the nature of consciousness and whether it could transcend individual lifetimes. 8. James Leininger, the fighter pilot. James Leininger from Louisiana started having nightmares about a plane crash when he was 2 years old. His parents were puzzled when he began describing details about the crash, including the name of the aircraft, the type of plane, and the fact that it had been shot down by the Japanese. He mentioned the name Natoma and a fellow pilot named Jack Larson. These details led his parents to research and discover that there had been a World War II aircraft carrier named the USS Natoma Bay, and it had indeed lost a pilot named James Huston Jr., who matched the description given by James. As James grew older, he provided more information about his past life, including specific details about the missions he flew and the location of his death. His parents reached out to surviving veterans from the USS Natoma Bay, and many of James's statements were verified. The Leininger family even met with Jack Larson, who confirmed James's recollections. This case drew significant attention from the media and researchers, becoming one of the most compelling modern accounts of reincarnation. It raised profound questions about the persistence of memory and identity across different lifetimes. If you are enjoying this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest releases. Thank you to everyone that have already subscribed. 7. The Pollock Twins. In 1957, Joanna and Jacqueline Pollock, two young sisters from Hexham, England, were tragically killed in a car accident. Their parents were devastated. The following year, their mother gave birth to twins, Jennifer and Gillian. From a very young age, the twins began exhibiting behaviors and memories that were eerily similar to their deceased sisters. Jennifer had birthmarks that matched scars Jacqueline had, and the twins could identify landmarks and places their sisters had known, despite having never been there themselves. They also remembered specific details about their sisters' lives, including toys and names of friends. The twins' memories seemed to fade as they grew older, but during their early years, their parents and those who knew the Pollock family were convinced that Jennifer and Gillian were reincarnations of Joanna and Jacqueline. This case intrigued psychologists and researchers studying reincarnation, as it provided an example of possible reincarnation within the same family. The Pollock twins' story has been widely discussed and remains one of the most fascinating cases in the study of past lives. 6. The Shanti Devi case. Shanti Devi, born in Delhi, India, in 1926, began recalling memories of a past life at the age of 4. She claimed to be Shanti Devi, a woman from Mathura, who had died shortly after giving birth to a son. Shanti provided detailed information about her previous home, her husband's name, and specific events from Shanti Devi's life. Her parents were initially skeptical, but her persistent and accurate descriptions prompted them to investigate. They discovered that a man matching the description Shanti provided, named Kedarnath, had lost his wife, Shanti Devi, around the time Shanti was born. When Kedarnath came to visit Shanti, she recognized him and recounted numerous personal details that she could not have known. A formal investigation, led by prominent Indian figures including Mahatma Gandhi, validated many of her claims. This case garnered widespread attention and was meticulously documented, making it one of the most thoroughly investigated reincarnation stories. Shanti Devi's story provided compelling evidence for reincarnation and has been studied by psychologists and researchers for decades. 5. Ryan Hammonds, Hollywood director. Ryan Hammonds from Oklahoma began having vivid dreams about a past life as a Hollywood agent when he was 4 years old. He claimed to be Marty Martin, a talent agent who had worked in the entertainment industry in Los Angeles. Ryan could describe specific details about Martin's life, including his work in the film industry, the house he lived in, and personal habits and preferences. His parents, intrigued and skeptical, researched and discovered that Marty Martin was a real person who had passed away in 1964. Many of the details Ryan provided were accurate, and he could even identify Martin in old photographs. The case attracted the attention of Dr. Jim Tucker from the University of Virginia, a leading researcher in the field of reincarnation. Dr. Tucker verified many of Ryan's statements and documented the case extensively. Ryan's memories faded as he grew older, but his early recollections provided compelling evidence for the possibility of past lives and raised intriguing questions about memory and identity across lifetimes. 4. The Barbro Karlin case. Barbro Karlin, born in Sweden, began claiming she was Anne Frank from a very young age. Her parents were not Jewish and had no particular interest in Anne Frank, yet Barbro had vivid memories of her life in hiding and details about the Frank family that were strikingly accurate. When she visited Anne Frank's house in Amsterdam, she recognized specific parts of the house that had been altered since World War II. Barbara's story gained attention when she began writing poetry and books inspired by her memories. Her claims were met with skepticism, but the depth and consistency of her recollections made her case one of the most intriguing examples of possible reincarnation. Barbara's experiences suggest the potential for consciousness to transcend cultural and temporal boundaries, raising profound questions about the nature of identity and memory. Her case has been studied by researchers interested in past lives and has contributed to the broader understanding of reincarnation and its implications. 3. The case of Jenny Cockle. Jenny Cockle, from England, experienced vivid dreams and memories of a past life as Mary Sutton, an Irish woman who lived in the early 20th century and died in the 1930s. Jenny's memories included details about Mary's family, her village, and specific events from her life. Determined to find out more, Jenny conducted research and eventually located Mary Sutton's surviving children in Ireland. When she met them, she was able to provide accurate and detailed information about their lives and their mother's experiences, which astonished the family. The children confirmed many of the details Jenny recalled from her dreams, strengthening the case for reincarnation. Jenny's story was documented in her book, Yesterday's Children, which was later adapted into a television movie. Her case has been widely studied and discussed, offering compelling evidence for the possibility of past lives and the persistence of memory beyond a single lifetime. Jenny's experiences have provided valuable insights into the phenomena of reincarnation and have inspired further research into the nature of human consciousness. 2. The case of Cameron Macaulay. Cameron Macaulay from Scotland began talking about his past life on the island of Barra, off the west coast of Scotland. At the age of 2, he described his former family, a white house overlooking the bay, and details of his previous life with astonishing accuracy. His parents, initially skeptical, decided to investigate after Cameron's persistent requests to visit Barra. When they traveled to the island, they found a house matching Cameron's descriptions and met a family who had lost a child in the manner Cameron described. Cameron was able to identify landmarks and recall events from his past life that he had no way of knowing. His story gained media attention and was documented in the television series, The Boy Who Lived Before. Cameron's case is one of the most compelling and well-documented examples of possible reincarnation, providing strong evidence for the continuity of memory and identity across different lifetimes. His experiences have fascinated researchers and the public, contributing to ongoing debates about the nature of consciousness and the possibility of life after death. 1. The case of Dorothy Eadie, Sidi. Dorothy Eadie, also known as Sidi, was born in London in 1904. From a young age, she began exhibiting unusual behaviors and claimed to have memories of a past life in ancient Egypt. She said she was a priestess named Bentrishit, who lived in the temple of Seti I. Dorothy's knowledge of ancient Egyptian customs, language, and historical details was extraordinary, especially considering she had no formal education in Egyptology. After moving to Egypt, she worked as a draughtswoman and an aide at the Department of Antiquities, where her knowledge and insights into ancient Egyptian sites and practices were validated by experts. Dorothy's recollections included intimate details about the lives of pharaohs, temple rituals, and specific locations within ancient ruins that had not yet been excavated. Her case remains one of the most compelling and extensively documented examples of reincarnation. Dorothy Eadie's life and work continue to intrigue researchers, historians, and those interested in the mysteries of the human soul. Her story challenges conventional understandings of memory and identity, suggesting the possibility that knowledge and experiences can transcend individual lifetimes. And there you have it, the top 10 most intriguing reincarnation stories that defy explanation and push the boundaries of our understanding. These accounts not only captivate our imaginations but also invite us to ponder the mysteries of existence and the possibility that our souls might journey through multiple lifetimes. If you found these stories as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video with your friends. Have you ever experienced something you couldn't explain? We'd love to hear your thoughts and stories in the comments below. And for more mind-bending content like this, make sure to subscribe to Mars Sunset Media and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of the universe.